Alright, team. Another Thursday, another Odyssey. Let's have a look. What have we got? I expect... Ooh, extreme mode. Never mind. I was gonna say, I expect this one to be a little bit easier, considering last week's was, interesting to say the least. Alright. Let's bump it up to hard... Aww. The little statue falls to pieces on hard mode. That's a shame. Anyway. Okay. Spice Islands is quite nice. I do like Spice Islands. There's a lot of water on these maps. Rake is my least favorite, but let's just have a look. We've got double HP Moab, 6 to 60. Standard 6 to 80, but with all camo and 200% ceramic health, so ceramics have double the normal health. Double HP Moab's 4 to 75. Hard standard all camo ceramics plus another 100% health. 6 to 85 standard. Cool, cool, cool. And then Flooded Valley, hard double HP Moabs to finish it off. Okay, so that is a difficult map at the very end there. And I also don't really like Rake, but I think the rest of them are going to be quite nice. We'll just see what we're given in terms of crew. Take to the seas with this week's Extreme Odyssey mode. Oh, come on, you didn't even try to put a pun in that one. Anyway, let's have a look, see what we've got. We can choose 20 towers, which means 20 towers, 5 maps, 4 towers per map, plus your hero. Let's see who we can choose. Pat Fusty or Admiral Brickle. Okay, let's just have a look at these maps again. Pat Fusty does really well on maps where there's like quite a few bends around, so he gets like a full loop in where possible. And Brickle does really well in general, but there has to be water in a good spot. Rake, double HP Moabs, that's decent spot. I don't know how Pat's going to go on Flooded Valley, so I'm kind of leaning towards Brickle here, because Brickle's got actual water tower synergy. Okay, I think we will go with Brickle. Water tower synergy, here we come. Okay, so for allowed 4 towers on each map. I definitely feel like these two are a must, minimum. Let's throw in a Dart Monkey. Can't go wrong with a Dart Monkey. Can't go wrong with a Spectre, as we've all found out. Ninja Alchemist is insanely strong. And I don't believe Brickle can give anyone any sort of camo detection or things like that. But I know she can get camo detection, I'm pretty sure. I can't remember though. Maybe. Just in case we will... No, actually, grabbing one village in Extreme Mode Odyssey is kind of useless. We might grab 2, actually. Because there was only 2 maps where there were all camo. Was that right? Yeah, so it's only Skates and Off the Coast that are all camo balloons. So I think we'll be fine for the other maps without them, but until then, maybe have 2 villages? I'm just thinking, what else can we get? Because to be honest, just getting 5 ninjas and 5 alchemists is a solid idea. Like, don't get me wrong, you're going to need some real Moab popping power. You can't just leave it at that, but it's not a bad idea. So, I think... What should our last tower be? Should we even have a last tower, or should we just leave it at that? I'm tempted to leave it at that. Maybe a spike factory? Get a perma-spike on one of the rounds? Yeah, that could go good. Oh, we're not allowed banana farms. Huh. We're not allowed banana farms and snipers. Damn, snipers would have destroyed this Odyssey. I can kind of see why they took them out. Anyway, let's bump up our Ninja Alchemist count. Did we go 4? 4 for 4? Screw it. We'll go Ninja Alch every map. It's always a good idea. You know what? No, that's actually a little bit insane. Now that I think about it. Let's spread the love a little bit more evenly, shall we? Something like that? Maybe? Maybe get rid of a village and get another plane? I do like that setup. Because Ninja Alk can't really be trumped by all camo. So we just need to remember to maybe save a Ninja Alk for the 2nd and the 4th map, but we should be good otherwise. Screw it! Let's go. Spice Islands, here we come. Now this is extreme mode, so we're going to try our best to ration out our towers as much as we can. We're only going to 60, so maybe, just maybe, we can get away with doing this with like just one boat. You know, because if you go the right cross path with the boat, you can get a hook that just insta-kills. So we'll try a boat start. Boats are pretty good, especially with their pierce early on. So let's just see how we go. Okay. We don't want to be getting any upgrades until we can afford Grape Shot minimum, because Grape Shot's actually an upgrade that's going to make a big difference. Long range won't matter too much at the moment, but Grape Shot will actually make a massive dent in the defense. Well, no. It'll be a massive dent in the balloon's defense, if that makes sense. Okay, and we're handling this very well. By the end of this round, we should have Grape Shot. It's just if we can handle it. Come on. Okay, so we might leak a couple lives here. But I think it'll be worth it. How many lives do we leak? Not many. Grape Shot. There we go. Okay. Whew. And to be honest, we do need to go bottom path. We go bottom path for camo only, really. Okay. But to be fair, I think with better positioning, we could have beaten that whole thing without losing 8 lives. But you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. And if we're really lucky, we can potentially get away with beating this map with just one boat and Brickle, which is insane if we can pull it off. Because that means we've spent one tower when the minimum, or when the maximum we could spend to like spread out evenly is 4. So we're saving 3 towers, which would be an absolute delight. Alright, let's try and save up for Brickle now. I feel like it's always a good idea to get your hero as soon as you can. Does Brickle have any nearby buffs? And nearby water towers? Okay, so we are going to need to put Brickle pretty close to our boat, just so it actually gets the buff. That should burn it down. Oh yeah. We hit him with a stray grape anyway. Alright, Brickle, let's get you here. There we go. Brickle's going to be pretty good, laying out these little bombs. And now we need to get our boat to camo detection, just in case. Like, I know it doesn't happen until round 24, but still, it's good to get early. Get it out of the way. And literally the only thing I'm going to be trying to do is get cannon ship and then monkey pirates. I'm not expecting to be able to get the pirate lord upgrade, but you never know. You never know. Alright. Bomb, that's good. Now we're trying to save up for monkey pirates. Fingers crossed. We can get it. Oh yeah, we should definitely be able to get it before round 40. Oh, this could be very cruisy then. If we can rely on a boat and Brickle for this map, and then we've got 3 lots of Ninja Alchemists, 1 we'll use in the next map, this could be very chill. But yeah, just like with every Extreme Odyssey, never place anything as a response to like not being able to beat a wave, right? Always save that to be your last shot. So like if you've got a decent chunk of money and it looks like you're about to lose the wave, so you know, you hit the escape, you back out, and you go back in to try it again. Always focus on using your abilities first to try and beat them. If that doesn't work, maybe buy a new upgrade for a tower you have, And if that doesn't work, then maybe try a combination of both. But always, always make placing a new tower your last resort. Because, as far as I'm aware, there's still a bit of a glitch with extreme mode Odysseys, where if, like, you're testing a new thing out, because you almost lost the round, and you place a tower, but then, you know, that strategy didn't work, so you try it again, but you place a different tower, it'll still take away that first tower that you placed. Or if you, for example, if I sell this Buccaneer and then rebuy it later, it will take away 2 Buccaneers from you, even though technically there was only ever 1 down at a time. You know? So you need to be aware and a little bit scared of some of these little glitches here and there. Especially with extreme mode. It can screw you over so quickly. I already play extreme mode, like, very conservatively. Like, I try my best to, like, bare minimum scrape by being able to do the Odyssey. But honestly, if you don't realize how many towers it's taken away from you just for you trying out different things, oh boy, that's gonna be a wake-up call and a half. Alright. I'm just thinking though, because if this doesn't work out, and we do have to place another tower, what tower would I pick? I'm thinking maybe a dart monkey. Either a dart monkey or a plane, maybe. So far, so good, though. And obviously, for the first Moab, we're going to be using our boat's ability to just hook it in and take it down. We don't even care about the fact that it's got double HP. We just take it down one shot. I am a bit worried about ceramics, but we'll see how we go. Bang. No problem. Alright. See how we do. Because the reason I try and save a lot of towers, especially in the early rounds, is when it's usually like the easier levels, is because I do often pick a bunch of support towers. Like the Alchemist I mainly pick for support. I don't necessarily pick it because I think the Alchemist is a great DPS tower. And I've also got Spike Factory and a Village, which, oof, I feel like we could have done that better. We could probably use Brickle's ability there. But yeah, we've also got Spike Factory and Village, and when you think about it, those don't really count as defensive towers. Alright, we'll use Brickle's ability here. Easy cleanup. Sadly, it's a long cooldown though. But yeah, so if you're thinking like 4 towers per map and then you're picking support towers, you know, you're looking a little bit less than 4 towers per map. It's not gonna be your the village isn't gonna be your saving grace to dealing extra damage unless you get the primary expertise, which is insane but doable. Alright, but it's looking like we do need a bit more DPS here, because these guys are getting through. And admittedly, Brickle is leveling up, but... Oh! Never mind. Naval tactics allow... Oh. Other monkeys to hit camo balloons. That will literally do nothing for us, because this guy can already pop them. I thought that was going to be a really cool upgrade. I guess it would have been if I chose top path. There's an idea for the future. Go top path for the... Oh, that was a complete miss. That was awful. And yeah, okay. So for future reference, go top path for the boat, but it's not worth selling and rebuying for because apparently it'll be taken away. You won't get to see that lovely second Buccaneer again. Alright, so just use Brickle's ability here. Oh, we might need to keep it up. These aren't fortified though, but they can still be a problem. Are they going to be a problem? Yes, okay, so it looks like we're going to need to actually place another tower, which is sad. We got pretty far, 47 with just the boat and Brickle alone, but we need to make sure our next tower is going to absolutely shatter these balloons. So, Naval tactics allow monkey to hit camo balloons, that's fine. We can either go for a dart or a monkey ace. I think a monkey ace would be more effective on this map. So let's go with that. I'm gonna go bottom path. And we're not gonna go for the camo detection, because I think we'll be alright without it. There's no super heavy camo rounds for this, I don't think. You know what, we'll leave it. Just in case, we'll leave it. We'll just see how this guy does on his own. I know it's not the greatest plane in the world, but hey, look at that. We're already doing well. And these guys are doing great against camo already. I just want to be sure that we're not going to need another tower after this. But that's still pretty good. 2 towers to get through the first map. We've cut down the amount we've allowed ourselves to have by 2, which is pretty damn good. Alright. Yeah, and just getting the drop early on these balloons is great. Being able to drop on them early with some darts from the plane, and then being able to clean up a little bit afterwards as well, after like the bombs have dropped. Beautiful. Alright, we hook in those moabs just to make things a little easier, and I think we can almost get a pirate lord. Hell yeah, let's do that. That's gonna increase our damage as well. And now, how do we do? Let's just see how well we damage a moab. Double HP moabs. How do we look? Always good to find out how well you're dealing with them, and we're not dealing with them that well. That's why we have the ability. Alright. Not bad though. Not bad. But it's a good thing we're getting Pirate Lord. Let's just leave it at that. There we go. Yeah, without Pirate Lord, we'd be quite screwed. And it does make us a little bit of extra money as well. So that's pretty good for us. Admittedly, a Spectre might have been a safer option, but that's alright. If we really are desperate, we can sell our Pirate Lord to buy the Spectre. Now, it's okay if you're going to sell a tower to buy a better one, but if you're going to sell a tower to then buy that tower back later, that's where the problem comes in. You just don't want to mess around with that sort of thing. Alright, we'll hook them in now. I was a bit afraid of the lack of damage, or the almost too good damage output. Alright, let's use Brickle here. It may seem like a bit of a waste, but so long as we get that first ability back soon, which we will. Now, please. Ooh, just got it back before it popped. Okay. But yeah, these Odysseys are all about timing your abilities, to be honest. The extreme Odysseys. Okay, there's one. It just looks like the one, so let's use the naval tactics on this. And I'm thinking we're okay on camo balloons. Is that just the one? We'll wait for it to get really far and almost die. Now we use it. Ooh, that could be a bad thing. Let's just see how we do. I don't think we'll do very well, but you never know. Hopes could be high. Hey, look at that. I'm sorry, never miss. That was your time to shine right there, and you kind of missed it. So let's try that again. Maybe put you a little bit over that side more, instead of just centered path. There you go. Now you got it. All right, can we do that again for the next 2 Moabs, so we don't have to use an ability? It's pretty good, but yeah. Okay, so it seems a bit hit and miss. Okay, that's fine. That's fair. We know we can do it for the first couple, just maybe not for the second couple. It's all about trial and error. Do not be afraid to give the same round multiple attempts. Just like that. It's all that plane, to be honest. The plane flying around RNG. You know what? Screw it. We'll get lots more darts. That's not something that's going to completely ruin us. I was holding off just in case we needed like heavy camo detection for one round, but I don't think we'll need it. So let's use Brickle's ability here to really clean them up. And then there's just one on its own, so we should be able to nail that, especially with the lots more darts now. Oh yeah. Good to know. Single Moabs we can handle. We can handle those. Just don't group them up. Meanwhile, round 98. Oh yeah, we've smashed that. And round 59 isn't anything too crazy, I don't believe. So I think we'll have gotten through this first map with just 2 towers. Which is beautiful. Alright, and then bang. Sorry about that. But there we go. Smashed it out. Only 2 towers needed. Plus our lovely hero Brickle. So that's why it takes away 3. It just takes away Brickle for fun. But you get to keep her. Very nice. It would be interesting if it took your hero away as well. So your hero could help out for like really difficult maps. But there you go. So we've still got everything else. We're fine. So I believe this is all camo and more health to the ceramics, but it's not double HP Moabs. The others are double HP Moabs, these ones are just double HP ceramics. So, with that in mind, let's place our ninja and our alchemist, because camo balloons are a frickin' pain. Damn, that's expensive. Alright, let's just see how well our ninja goes on round 6 with all camo. Like, the camo parts shouldn't be an issue, but round 6 is a bit much for a ninja. Because, I do know this, because starting on chimps mode with a ninja is pain. You can get through round 6 fine, but round 7, it's a massive bait to buy Seeking Shuriken. Because it will not help you. It'll make you feel like it's doing well, but realistically, you need ninja discipline first. Don't go for that Seeking Shuriken, because it'll seek out and it'll be a great upgrade for like 2 rounds. And then when you don't have ninja discipline and you're not attacking any faster, you're kind of losing lives. All right, but it seems like we've got a good start here, so we're gonna be quite safe. There we go. So Ninja Alchemist is just my go-to for pretty much everything, if I'm allowed to. I'm trying my best to sort of find different starting points, but honestly, Ninja Alch is just so strong in almost every single game mode. Like, if you're looking to get medals for playing solo, Ninja Alchemist is your way to go. It gets you to round 40 by itself. And if you've got good positioning, it'll beat round 40. Plus. Like, the way most of my games go is Ninja Alch, get them both to tier 4, 0, 1. And then, honestly, after that, I just go straight for a tier 5. It's insane how good it is. Alright, let's go there. Put you on strong for the first lot of leads, if we need it. We shouldn't, but either way. Alright, but honestly, I love Skates as a map. We just had it for Blenarius, which was not terrible, but I do love this map. And I think my favorite farming strategy, thanks to this map, is now boats and farms. Like, farms are great on their own, boats are great on their own, but when you combine the two together, it just insanely buffs the boats to giving you, like, thousands per round, which is insanely good. And you can buff like 20 of them to do that for you, which is even better. Alright. But here's the beauty right here, is when you get double shot, that's when you really start noticing the difference. Oh crap, yeah, heroes. Alright, we'll get Brickle next. See, that's just how good Ninja Alk is. I just forget about the hero. You don't even need the hero. Alright, but we will get Brickle because she's got some pretty nice abilities for us to take advantage of. And we'll put her up here. Just so if there is any sort of regrow waves that we have to come up against, Brickle can keep on the pressure until they come back around to the ninja to finish them off. Alright, go Berserker Brew next. And I don't think this buffs my land towers, does it? No, I don't think so. But hey, it does buff Brickle herself, so. A little bit of a self-high five there, but that works well. For desperate times. Oof, lead's coming up next. We can handle it though. Yep, and then it's just Balloon Jitsu, stronger stim, faster throwing, and then a tier 5 if you're looking to get one. Ooh, are we good? Okay. Alchemist could have timed the ability a little bit better there, but did save us in the end. Went for that last second anime save, but we got there. Okay, so I think I'm gonna try, because I know this works on some maps, but maybe not so well on others. So we'll just see how it goes, but there have been some cases where I've been able to go, because I did say after a Balloon Jitsu and Alchemist fully maxed out to 401, I did say that I usually go for a tier 5 next, and sometimes I can even go for a tier 5 ninja next, which I believe would insanely carry us throughout these 80 rounds. If we can get it. So fingers crossed. But that would be an incredible help for us. Plus I've also put Brickle up here just because she just gets to spam her little bombs. And having them all there at once to sort of pile on to a massive like cluster of ceramics or something like that is just much better than her slowly dropping 1 or 2 over time and using them quite frequently. Or at least in my opinion, that's what I'm thinking. Alright, then faster throwing. Okay, we're gonna try our best to save up for a Grandmaster Ninja here. If it doesn't work, we've got plenty of other options and we should definitely be able to afford something a little bit cheaper as our solution, but we'll see. Okay, ceramics. Not bad. Double HP ceramics, and they clearly just got slaughtered. Which is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, but let's think. If the Moabs aren't a problem on this map, and especially not with Brickle's second ability, but yeah, just look at this guy shred. Oh, okay. Did get a little close there when the ceramics came out with double health, but not bad. And there's no more Moabs until round 50 now. So it's a good point to save up. But yeah, if the Moabs aren't a problem, but the ceramics are, then we should probably get something that's heavily dangerous to ceramics. Like, I mean, a Spectre does both really well. But I'm thinking maybe we should pick one of the monkeys we've only used, well, we haven't used any of, actually. So I'm thinking maybe a dart monkey or a sub would be pretty good. Sub would be nice. Village wouldn't be able to do much for us in this situation. I only really picked village just in case. Like, it's always good to have a village on standby or like a backup. But for extreme mode, not a great idea. I just kind of picked it because it might make the difference for one of the rounds. You know? And if it's If it's just a crappy map that's screwing us over, then maybe a village can make the difference and then we won't need it for the other maps, you know? That's my thought process there. But, yeah, I'm thinking maybe a sub of some kind would be really helpful. Maybe an APD darts? APD, is it, what was it? Armor piercing darts, yeah, APD. So maybe an APD would be good. Or we could go for a crossbow master. That does insane ceramic damage. Crit hits and everything. So that usually is my game plan for regular game modes. Just go Ninja Alch, then go into a crossbow master. And then that's just sort of set you up to keep getting a 5th tier and then another one and then another one. Because it's just such good DPS for such a long time in the early game. Alright, we struggled with these guys before. Not anymore. How's the ceramic power going? Not bad. Cleanup looking good. Okay. So as you can see, we got 25 grand before like insane amounts of Moab start coming our way. So you can see how it's quite possible to be able to get a Grandmaster Ninja. But with the double ceramic health, it might be a little less possible. Because they start throwing out Moabs like they're candy now. So we'll just see how we go. Yeah, it is getting a little bit far. But we are only 1,000 off. No. Yes. Yes. No. I was gonna say, no, wait, that sounds really good. How are we 1,000 off? 10,000. I somehow missed a 0. Alright, but it's still looking good. Surprisingly still looking good. And of course, there's no shame in going for like 3 towers or even 4 towers per round, because that's how much you've actually got to work with. Oh, we can't. Ooh, Brickle, you almost got us there. Almost saved us in a little pinch there. That's alright. Let's go remove this, and I know I said you should use your abilities first. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we should use our abilities first. I'm gonna stick to what I say. Because maybe Brickle can work a little harder here to clean these guys up. Hey, and there you go. I don't know if we can clean this lot up, but... Oof. Oh, come on. Okay. So maybe I'll time the ability a little bit later. There's going to be a lot of stops and starts in this, and I apologize if you're the type of person that really hates that. Like, people that don't really edit down their videos and leave in all their mistakes, but I try my best to be genuine with this sort of stuff. Alright, so let's use it now. Ooh, can we clean that up? Oof, no, that's the exact same thing that happened, but to the last wave. Okay, so maybe if we set our ninja on strong. You always have to just mess around with things until something works. Because Brickle's actually decent cleanup. Swap back to first to clean that red balloon up. Back to strong, focus on the Moab. Back to first, focus on the ceramics. Okay, not bad, but it's just a lot of faffing around. Alright, we'll just place another tower. I don't care. We're messing around way too much to be struggling on around 54. So, let's place another tower. Place them here. Get advanced intel. Let's go just for airburst, because I still want enough to be able to get the ninja to 5th tier, but I don't want to overdo it with the sub so that we have to wait like a really long time to get that, if you know what I mean. So with airburst, we should smash this, because airburst is an amazing upgrade. Only problem is, out of all these towers, the sub's the only one that can't see camo balloons on its own. So, yeah, just like this, when it actually gets around to the sub, won't be able to do much on his own. So let's get triple guns maybe. Let's see if that helps. It should. Should certainly help. But yeah, this is why I brought along the village. Just because for things like this, there we go. For things like this, it can be tricky if you don't have like a backup sort of support tower to give you a bit of a boost when you need it. But yeah, in extreme mode, if you're going to be selling a tower to afford another upgrade, you really need to be sure of that upgrade. So like for this situation, I was thinking maybe like if the situation called for it, we could sell the sub just to be able to afford the Grandmaster in time. But if we ever wanted that sub back, it would take away 2 subs. So you really have to be careful with this. I don't think Ninja Kiwi's fixed that just yet. Okay, come on. We can handle regular Moabs now, that's good. But yeah, especially for this map and the 4th map, where it also wants us to beat all the camo balloons. It's expected that you'd use a bit more than just 1 or 2 towers. Ooh, that's good DPS, getting it in early. I like it. Now, I'm gonna try my best not to, I really want this round to go smoothly. Because, will it go smoothly? Oh, it does too. Because we're very close to Grandmaster, and here it comes. Boom, easy cleanup. We'll get caltrops too, just for fun. Because if we did have to sort of change something to beat that round, and we'd have to, like, I don't know, buy more upgrades for the sub or something, round 63 is coming up real quick, and a 401 Ninja and Alchemist cannot handle 63 ceramics with double HP. But maybe this lot can? Oh yeah, it can. So now we can just focus on armor-piercing darts and potentially even a sub-commander. And APD also does extra damage to ceramics, right? Oh no, my bad. Never mind. Must have been thinking something else. Alright, but I'm hoping... Ooh, and now we've got Brickle's second ability too. So round 80 shouldn't be too difficult, because we've got big old landmines to drop. And if we drop it there, it should be able to smash any Moab that's coming through here, because they're fat. Bang. There it is. But yeah, so Brickle's ability is going to smash round 80 for us. I love how that range just... I love how the subs just completely take control of every little bit of range they can get their hands on. So now, I'm kind of seeing how far these Moabs get in terms of between the track and where this bomb is. Is that the right range? I think so. So now I'm hoping that this will only be aiming for a BFB, because it's a little bit fatter. Or it's a little bit... Yeah, the BFB is a little bit fatter, and so it won't trigger for the Moabs. But maybe because the BFB is a little bit bigger, it might just get in the radius. Let's see if it worked. Did it work? Did it work? Did it work? Oh, beautifully. So that's actually pretty handy. I never thought of doing that until now. So you just kind of like watch other Moabs go past. You sort of measure up the range on the bomb before you drop it. And then just go a little bit further than that. Huh. I'm learning new things every day. It's beautiful. Screw it. Whatever comes past next is dead. Alright, and 27,000 for a sub-commander. Should be worth it, because sub-commander does just get a massive buff itself. Extra pierce and damage to commander. Yeah, there you go. Extra pierce and damage to the commander, that's all we need. We don't need to have 2 other subs down to make it worthwhile. Alright, slap this BFB. Gone. Oh, and it hit the other one too. That explosion radius is massive. I love it. We're not going to bother with Permabrew, just because the Ninja's the only tower that's being buffed. There's really no point getting Permabrew when he's already got all of the buff uptime. And yeah, I know it does like a little bit extra as well, but still, it's not worth it. So I'm gonna try and save my Brickle's second ability for either fortified Moabs and BFBs or just the round 80 in general. Because, I mean, that's the biggest threat at this point. We seem to be slicing through everything else with ease. Maybe even just to speed rounds up as well, like that. Just break it down early. Ooh, I should have put this bad boy closer to Brickle. Get that buff. Didn't think about that. Oh well. Well, let's see if it actually reaches. No, it doesn't. Okay. So yeah, I should have put the sub a little bit closer to Brickle there. That was my bad. But that's alright. We don't need it. It would be hilarious if we needed it. And I just absolutely screwed it for us. Ooh, those guys got pretty far. Alright, let's see. A little bit further. Around there. A little bit further. Something like that. Hit that BFB when it comes through. Hit both of them. Hit all of them. Just, yep, ruin their day. Beautiful. Alright, and then we'll go for... Oh, that was pretty close. Maybe I shouldn't try and pop all those BFBs all at once. Alright, ceramic wave. How do we do? Ooh, that's actually a massive chunk. Okay, but we managed. And now we get the sub-commander. So, 78 should be pretty chill. Sub-commander extra damage and pierce means this should be an absolute cakewalk. Pop that BFB because it's just the one for this round. Nothing insane extra about it. Alright, and I think we should absolutely smash this. Get Acid Pool for fun. In fact, does Acid Pool even do anything if the Alchemist can't actually see any of the balloons? Maybe it hurts the Moabs slightly, because I imagine that's where this damage came in. Because you can't give a Moab and a BFB or a ZOMG camo properties, or a BAD. DDTs spawn with them naturally, so obviously that's fine. And you know what? We're not going to use it. We don't need it. We'll save it for this big guy right here. Come get it. Come get it, you watermelon. You football-shaped watermelon. Done. Alright. Easy as pie. Alright, so we only used 3 towers for that one. A little bit extra, a little bit more than I would have liked, but it means we've got 16 towers left, plus Brickle, for these last 3 maps. Which means we've got, what? 4, almost 5 per map? Oh yeah, more than 5 per map. So we can use 5 towers on each of these maps instead of 4 now, because we saved up in the first couple of rounds. I highly recommend that as a strategy, but if you want to stick to your guns and stay safe with 4 per map, by all means, go for it. Also, I didn't mention this, but Flooded Valley is heavily water-based. So it's probably a good idea to get, like, save up your subs and boats for that map. First strikes, pirate lords, all that jazz. Because double HP Moabs on Flooded Valley is going to be a pain. Anyway, that's part 1 for the Raindrop Odyssey. So thank you all so much for watching. Part 2 will be out tomorrow. And I'll see you all then. Take care, guys.